Hello, Boston Movie Review. I wanted to do this bit because I love kung fu movies. And I don't just mean love them, I mean, I grew up in a kung fu school, and God, I watched a lot of them. I've lost more VHSs of kung fu movies than I could ever own. But I wanted to give people kind of a heads up on how to get into them, one of my favorite characters, and how to kind of look around for movies you might want to see, because it can kind of be a shot in the dark, if you don't know what you're looking for. So I kind of have a tent post anchor for characters, because sometimes you don't want to be restricted to a director or a choreographer. Obviously, look for those. But my character that's my tent post is Wong Fei Hung. Now, Wong Fei Hung was a real guy. He was a doctor, and his father was a doctor too, Wong Kei Ying. And they were both incredible martial arts teachers, and they actually trained local militias in Canton, and they were nationally famous. After World War II, one of the first heroic characters to come around was Wong Fei Hung, because he kind of evoked such nationalistic pride. And at the time, of course, you're dealing with it could be the democratic movement with Sun Yat-sen, or it could be the Maoist Chinese movement, the not Maoist communist movement. So they both actually make notes inside the series, and it's just a really interesting time play. Now, the first person to take on this role was Kwon Tak-hing, and he actually played the role 88 times. The collection of Kwon Tak-hing's work as Wong Fei Hung is known as the Kwon Tak-hing 88. And I think one of the most recent additions, going all the way from 1949 to close to present day, was Magnificent Butcher with Sammo Hung. Sammo Hung was known to play the part of Porky Wing, who was one of Wong Fei Hung's students and went off and created his own school, and all the people surrounding Wong Fei Hung that are known as his students, Leung Fun or Fook, depending on whether you're going by Cantonese or Mandarin, and just other characters around him have been expounded upon too. The other movies you might want to watch for it are Once Upon a Time in China with Jet Li. Oh my fucking god. If you've never seen... How the hell have you not seen this movie? Not knowing who Wong Fei Hung is, first of all, is like being a Western fan and not knowing who the fuck Wyatt Earp is. You're not a fan. But they Once Upon a Time in China, when it came out, was Jet Li's first appearance, I believe, as Wong Fei Hung, and it was known as Wong Fei Hung 99 when it came out, because that was the 99th movie. Like I said, Kwon Tak-hing had already done 88 of them, and Once Upon a Time in China was released, I believe, in 91, 92. The end fight is so good that they knew they couldn't match it for the sequel. So they actually replayed it during the credits when it was played in theaters in China. The final fight scene. Just so that they could get by it. Just so they go, look, we know why you came, and it was because of that fucking ladder fight. They tried to do kind of an interpretation of it in the recent rendition of the Three Musketeers, when they had the ladder fight, and obviously used all Chinese stunt performers and choreographers. If you look at the credits, it's fucking sick. They just ripped off the whole thing and then did it with swords instead of empty hand. Anywho, really fucking awesome. The choreography always on point with uh, Yuan Wu Ping. Actually, the Yuan brothers. One of the Yuan brothers has a fight during the film um, as an ancillary character, uh, which is fun. Also, check out. Drunken Master, Drunken Master 2, or Legend of the Drunken Masters as it was released here. Um, it's a quasi sequel, but it's really a reboot. Um, the original Drunken Master with Jackie Chan is a tale of his origin story and learning drunken style from Beggar So. And but the new one is a reboot, complete different style, and is unbelievably good too. Um, Jackie Chan, what a fucking master. Actually, I forgot to mention this. There's a couple, because Sammo Hung and Yuan Biao, who is, and, Sammo Hung, Yuan Biao, and Jackie Chan were all in the same stunt troupe growing up. They typically played all the same characters when they played Wong Fei Hung interpretations. However, and Jackie would have essentially played Wong Fei Hung, and he does obviously in Drunken Master. But in Once Upon a Time in China, they there's an inside joke. Yuan Biao is in it as Leon Foot, and he's the other character is supposed to be played by Sammo Hung and isn't, unfortunately. So, anywho, what else? Oh yeah, if you're looking to try to explore around that, going one tick back timeline-wise to Wong Ke-ying, Wong Fei Hung's father, you can see Iron Monkey, and he's being played by Donnie Yen in that, and Wong Fei Hung is just a child. One thing that Wong Fei Hung is known for is while he's kicking your ass, he's calling out the names of the moves he's using to kick your ass. And so he does that really. They do that really well in Iron Monkey. I think Iron Monkey also has a stylistic difference in the fighting, because Wong Fei Hung was known for doing a form called Hungar, which is a Southern Tiger style, and when it's played by both Jet Li and Jackie Chan, they use Wushu, and Jet Li actually does Tai Chi for all of his close-up hand-to-hand combat when he's not doing flying kicks, when he's, it's all done through Tai Chi, which he actually helped make popular again, quasi-popular either way. He's got a whole company that does Tai Chi shit, so I'm not surprised by that. Anyways, if you're if you're going to build off of that from Wong Ke-ying, look into the 10 Tigers of Canton. If you want to Google it, that's fine. You'll find all the names of the fighters that you're looking for. It's a group of former Shaolin monks that helps root out imperial corruption within the Shaolin ranks. And Wong Ke-ying was one, Beggar So was one, and there's I'm not going to sit here, I'm stoned, I'm not going to go through them all. But Beggar So, the most recent interpretation of that one, of his story, was True Legend. And Beggar So taught Wong Ke-ying and Wong Fei Hung how to do drunken boxing. So there's your Chinese Kung Fu figure out what the fuck you're gonna want introduction. But I'm gonna leave you with this. The funniest fucking thing to watch is a room full of martial artists watching Jackie Chan's Drunken Master 2, Legend of the Drunken Master. The opening fight scene happens underneath a deck, a train deck, and to watch everybody hunch while they're walking, going, "Oh God, shit, no way, no fucking way!" It's you just got to step back and go, "That's fucking glorious." Anyways, I hope you enjoy. I hope you can make some suggestions. I have a full palette of kung fu movies that I could honestly go to, and hopefully we'll get to them. Anyways, that's my intro to kung fu movie reviews. Check out Legend of the Drunken Master, Once Upon a Time in China, Magnificent Butcher, and Iron Monkey. And have some fun. Later, kids!